Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be showing you the easiest tiropita that you can make at home, and you haven't seen this recipe before, that my daughter loves to eat. For ingredients, we have a block of Greek feta cheese, baking powder, some salt, bag of flour, just plain regular flour, olive oil, black pepper, some sesame seeds, 2 eggs, Greek yogurt, and a mug of water. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab a mixing bowl, and then we're going to add 1 cup of water. The next thing is 2 eggs. Even if you can't roll out filos, this recipe will be easy for you. We're going to make eating tiropita be something a lot easier. Then we're going to grab our Greek yogurt. We're using the full fat one for the best results. We're going to add a few spoons. Here we just used 3 heaped ones. And the best thing about this is that the amounts are really vague, so you can't really go wrong with it. A sprinkle of black pepper. A tiny drizzle of some salt. And we're going to whisk that with our whisk. And while we're doing that, we're going to start slowly pouring our flour inside. We're halfway done. That's how easy it's already been. And then we're going to use our baking powder. Here we used about 2.5 teaspoons. Baking powder is our rising agent. Next up of our ingredients is going to be some olive oil. About 3 tablespoons. Give that another mix with your whisk. Just to make sure that most of the ingredients are in our dough mixture. Then you're going to start beating it a bit like this, just to make sure that most of the dough that is stuck in the whisk comes out. And then we're going to get our feta. See, we just crumbled it inside. That's all of our feta crumbled in. We're almost finished. But then now it's gonna start incorporating in the feta. We're getting a big spoon like this and slightly stirring it. You really do not need to mix it a lot, just to make sure that all the feta is inside. We're going to leave that to rest for a bit. And now we're going to prepare our tray. We're going to preheat our oven. And this is our tray with parchment paper. We're just going to drizzle a tiny bit of olive oil on it. I'm using a spoon, just slowly put that all over the place. Then our dough here, we're just going to add it onto our parchment paper. Now that we spread our dough, we're just going to use our wet hand to do this. We just run it under the sink for a bit and there we have it. Making sure your hand is wet with water ensures that you're not going to get dough sticking all over the place and you can get a nice smooth surface. Our oven is preheated to 200 degrees and we're going to bake this for 40 minutes. The good thing about this is that you don't need to wait for it to rise or anything like that because we didn't use yeast. It's the baking powder. We use baking powder, so it's not necessary to wait for it to rise. It's going to happen anyways. We're just going to sprinkle a few sesame seeds over it now. There we have it. That's our easy tiropita ready to be put in the oven. We're going to drizzle a bit of olive oil on it. Some oil, I mean. So we can get the golden outer layer. Poke some holes in it using a fork to support the rising process in the oven. And yeah, we'll show you what it's like 40 minutes later. We took out our easy tiropita and it is ready. Doesn't it look delicious, especially with the sesame seeds on top? You can really distinguish the golden difference between the seeds and the actual pita itself. This is such an easy recipe. We hope you guys try. This goes to show that you don't really need to make filos to have a delicious pita. That looks so good. There we have it. And you can see the cheese inside. It's just overall delicious. If you enjoyed this video on how to make a quick, easy tiropita, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, comment down below, and like this video. Thanks for watching. Bye!